And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Hopefully a great night for you guys. Appreciate all for stopping on by. As this is March here. We're going to be covering play-by-play tonight, kicking off March. UNC at Syracuse. Huge matchup going down here in the ACC. North Carolina currently 15-8 overall, 9-5 in the ACC for this game, as this is more meaningful here for UNC for this matchup here, because North Carolina, they're looking at a spot in the NCAA tournament at this moment. Huge victory to get them there over Florida State. As for Syracuse, they've been on the bubble all this season here, sitting at 500 in the ACC, 7-7. They're 13-8 overall, but hopefully a great matchup going on tonight here. Appreciate you guys stopping on by once again. Got a pretty good packed chat already out here when you guys out here. So happy March the 1st. Monday, March the 1st. Isaac, welcome to the stream. Vegas, Warren, welcome back here. Deanna, welcome back. Randy, welcome to the stream here. He's getting ready for some Monday Night Raw, looks like. Joey, welcome back in. Goody, welcome back in. March Madness time indeed. Joey taking North Carolina by 180-79. I think going to be a great game. Uncle Luke, we know who Uncle Luke's going for this one. What's good, Bradley? Welcome in, brother. I heard about that today, man. That's rough there for the Cards. So Malik Williams, done with the season, re-injured his foot. That's a crusher, bud. But I hear you, man. Worked so hard to come back. And yeah, definitely as well. I think he's going to be back for next season. I'm going to take UNC here for my prediction, 76-65 over Syracuse. And Vegas going to take UNC as well. This game is huge for North Carolina, more so. 101-100 Syracuse Randy puts there for triple digits. Should be a great Wednesday night. Yeah, I plan on covering Goody's team, Virginia Tech versus Louisville. So hopefully going to be a great game. A lot of games I'm going to be covering here during March are going to be more college basketball games instead of NBA, because every single one of these college basketball games basically matters. The meaning to it matters a whole lot more. Steven, welcome to the stream here, bud. As we're about ready to get tipped off, and we do. North Carolina controls the tip. Light blue uniforms on the road for UNC. Going up against Syracuse. White jerseys, orange numbers and letters here for the orange tonight. UNC has it top of the key to start off. Leaky Black moves it over to Walton. Passes now over inside over to Baycott. Back out to the right wing. Walton moves it over to Brooks. Turnaround jumper, takes it, and he gets it. Great start by UNC. 2-zip. What's good? Braden is here. Welcome back in there, bud. Isaac taking Syracuse 99-84. Syracuse top of the key here. Quincy Guerrier dribbles towards his right, hands it over to Joe Girard. Jumper at the free throw circle as he gets it for 2. So both of these teams on the board first. The show that Randy is going to be watching, Monday Night Raw right there, getting ready for who will see to be the WWE champion, looks like. Right corner perimeter. They swing it over to the top of the key, back outside to Walton. He takes the 3, missed it. Offensive rebound, keeps alive, puts it up and in. Good for 2 off the glass by Baycott. That's an offensive rebound putback. UNC, basically I think where UNC is going to drive into this game tonight is right on the glass. They're doing so well on the glass this season. Top of the key 3. Syracuse off the mark, rebound by North Carolina. Tar Heels now with the basketball, 1 minute through. UNC moves it over. Baycott takes it into the lane, floats it up. He gets called for the offensive foul, though. Syracuse takes the charge underneath. That's by Marek Dolajai, and it's going to go right back over to the orange. Mr. Gonjo, welcome to the stream here. Wow, Dayton Flyers getting with some big victories lately here. They beat St. Louis a couple of weeks ago and just won against St. Bonaventure, which I think St. Bonaventure was at the top of the conference. Man, Atlantic 10 looks like they're going to be a one-bid league. All the teams are wrecking themselves out in Atlantic 10. Syracuse now possesses the ball. 18-15 left to go. They'll jack up a 3, hit the front rim, no good by Buddy Boeheim. Pass ahead of the pack, though, but Syracuse going to intercept it and puts it off a UNC player there. That's out of bounds by Leaky Black. So great heads-up defense right there by Syracuse. Yeah, Louisville's been winning lately, so not on the bubble anymore for Louisville, because they won 2 straight. 18 minutes left to go. Yeah, only way that Louisville is going to miss out on the tournament if they lose the next 2. They lose against Virginia, then lose against Virginia Tech, and then if they lose, in the first first game that they play in the ACC tournament. That's the only chance that they're gonna have to lose. Like not making into the tournament. I feel like they're basically close to sealing it up. They just gotta win one of those games coming up, either Wednesday or Saturday. UNC missed it. Rebound back to Syracuse. Syracuse dishes it outside. Buddy Boeheim takes a three. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound over to UNC. North Carolina now with the ball. A lot of three-point shots at the start of this game. This is not UNC's type of game here. As their type of games to go inside. They attempt the most two-point shots out of any team here in the conference. North Carolina still around the perimeters. They have it. Caleb Love dribbles top of the key. Moves out to the right wing perimeter to Leaky Black. Passes over to the right baseline. Back outside the Black. Black moves over to Walton. Walton shot fake. Dribbles now at the free throw circle. Drives inside. Floats one up. Good for two by Kerwin Walton. UNC by 4. What's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream here, brother. He cannot wait for Pitt there to take the ACC tournament. Anything can possibly happen, bud. Anything honestly can happen here. I saw some of the analyst predictions by ESPN, and some of them are really disagreeing now with some of their predictions, that they did not have a couple of teams that I actually have winning some conference tournaments. Syracuse missed a shot. UNC has it back on the pass inside, and Syracuse holds up a UNC player, gets called for the fall inside. Raven, welcome in here. No problem. You're welcome on the stream whenever you have the chance here. And hope all is going much better today. Landon, welcome in here again. Diamond McCrab with a scoreboard update. Oh boy, St. Joseph's trying to wreck Richmond's tournament chances. 34-25. Yeah, it's going to be a one-bid A10. I feel like the A10's just wrecking themselves, that it's just going to be a one-bid conference. Inside a post, that's where UNC gets the inbound and they put it up and in. That's good for 2. 8-2 to score. 16:20 left to go. Syracuse has the ball. Joe Girard passes back out top of the key. Buddy Boeheim. Boeheim dribbles towards his left. Moves it out top of the key. Guerrier back outside. They take a three by Girard. Missed it. Another one. Rebound back to UNC. Hey, what's good, Ethan? Welcome to the stream here, brother. Michael, welcome to the stream here. Landon ready tonight. That's going to be a huge game. Bedlam again. Do not hide that account, Warren. Unhide that. There you go. Thanks so much, Michael. Yeah, don't prematurely hide accounts here. Yeah, that's his other account that he's on. I'm actually not a UNC fan. I'm actually a fan of Providence, but they cover all different types of teams here: college basketball games, NBA games as well. Yeah, Warren, that's Ethan's actual account. So, just make sure, Warren, just listen, bud, because if you keep this up, man, I'm gonna have to take away the blue wrench from you if you keep on doing this, bud. Okay, so we're gonna go to the timeout here currently. 8-2 to score. UNC leads it. First time of the game as we got 15:52 left to go. Yeah, so Bradley puts out here, if Louisville wins their last 2 games, Louisville going to be the number 2 seed in the ACC tournament. If Florida State loses their last 2 games, Louisville will win the ACC regular season title, and then the 1 seed, and get the 1 seed in the ACC tournament. So yeah, a lot to go down right now. As far as like the final, we got all the way through Sunday to determine the regular season for the conference. I'm going to open up this and see a couple things right now. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome to the stream here, man. You sure that, so gonna do the party Saturday or Sunday, not sure when. It looks like for Jose there. That's cool, brother. So yeah, Florida State's right now, wow, that's hard to imagine. Florida State and Virginia are both tied at the top right now in the ACC, because Florida State lost on Saturday. So, unbelievable that Virginia's lost 3 straight games in a row, but they're right now currently tied for first with Florida State at 11-4 for Virginia. Florida State 10-3 in the ACC, and then Virginia Tech 1 game behind FSU and Virginia, 9-4 in the ACC. Louisville 1.5 games back, same as Clemson. Wow. Clemson, like a month and a half ago, I wasn't even sure that Clemson was going to make it into the tournament. They were playing some pretty bad basketball back then, and right now they're 15-5. They have turned it around, especially on their home court. Hey Zach, welcome to the stream, man. Arkansas, one of the hottest teams in America right now. They are on a roll. I know, definitely, Uncle Luke. ACC tournament puts out wide open indeed, man. Like, anything could happen. Yeah, Diamond McCrabb heard at 16 teams only. Yep, so NIT, they announced today 16 teams only. And then the CIT canceled. Not many bubble teams going to play in postseason hoops. So, yeah, it's just going to be basically the 16 teams that's, like, outside of the bracket. I don't know what they're going to do for, like, automatic qualify, like, teams that won the regular season conference championship but loses in the conference tournament, if they're going to put those teams in, or if it's going to be like teams outside the bracket currently that we're looking at, like Syracuse here, like teams like TCU, Providence, St. John's, teams that's going to miss the tournament outside the brackets currently in the NIT, or what they're going to do. If Drake keeps on losing games and loses out in the Missouri Valley, if Drake doesn't get a tournament bid, then actually they'll probably be in there, because Loyola Chicago will win the conference. That's right. Thinking about like maybe another conference or so, like Winthrop. Like Winthrop, if they lose out in the Big South in the tournament, even though they won the conference. Turnaround jumper, good for 2 by Syracuse as we're back into it. They hit the free throw before, so 11-2. I'm going to take Arkansas on that one over South Carolina. 15-15 left to go. Syracuse having a lot of trouble making shots so far. Lobs it over the top underneath, puts one up and got it. Banks it up and in off the backboard. Had to go with size there, as that's the center, Jesse Edwards. Inside the post as he made the shot for 2 points. UNC turned it over. It's going to go right back over to Syracuse. Syracuse now with the ball at the right wing. Joe Girard moves it over top of the key. Boeheim takes the jumper though as we get a foul. Hey, welcome to the stream here, Paul. Braden taking UNC in this one. Hit me up with your prediction as well. Hey, no problem, Mrs. Lindsay. Welcome back whenever you have the chance, but hope your son enjoys Boy Scouts tonight there, as we are back into it. 14:45 left to go. North Carolina up by 7. UNC has a left wing perimeter. Anthony Harris back on top here. Ball into the hands of R.J. Davis. Davis now has it top of the key over to Walton. Back out into the hands here of Harris. Harris moves it outside to Davis. Pass deflected. Stolen away by Syracuse. Buddy Boeheim jumps the route. Picks it off in the key. Syracuse has it back here as they will go inside. Lays it up and in. Good for 2 and the foul. It is good by Marek Dolajai and cuts this UNC lead now down to 5. Yeah, I agree. Paul B puts out Syracuse definitely going to the NIT if they want to go there. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take Oklahoma State in that one. Oklahoma State's been playing some great basketball late. I think they're going to go for the Bedlam sweep tonight. That free throw is good. 4-point game now. UNC basketball at the top of the key here. Anthony Harris. Syracuse actually been pretty good in their home court. Historically this year, 11-1. Just feel like this matchup, I like the Tar Heels in this matchup. I don't like that, though. 3-point shot got deflected by Kerwin Walton, and Syracuse gets the basketball right back. They're going to back their way in there. Moves it out top of the key. Turns the corner. It is Alan Griffin as he dribbles back to the left wing perimeter. Back out to the top. Syracuse moves over right baseline. Underneath Pro Hop. Puts it up. Shot gets blocked from behind. North Carolina has it right back. Tanner, welcome to the stream. Let's be respectful. That's what it says up in blue. Be respectful, whatever team you guys are rooting for out here. This channel's out here for all sports fans, no matter who you guys root for. At the top of the key, they move it back over left wing to Harris. Harris pass over to Walton. Catch and shoot 3 from the right corner. Missed it off the mark. Rebound back to Syracuse. Orange with the ball with 13:20 left to go. Wide open 3. They'll take one, and they drill it at the left corner. They were down by 9, now it's a 1-point game. Syracuse with a 3 starting to pop lately on an 8-zip run last 2:20. North Carolina needs to stop taking the 3s and go inside. They need to start going inside. They have way too many front court pieces here to not be taking enough two-point shots. At the top of the key, they dribble towards the left. Back outside to Walton. Walton, shot fake here. At the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass, now turn around, takes it. No good, missed another one. Garrison Brooks. They do get another rebound though by Baycott. Baycott feed inside, and we're going to have a foul. Clock will stop with 12:34 left to go. Wow, Nebraska beating Rutgers. Appreciate the man for stopping them by. Mr. Ganja. Thanks so much for the update there, Mr. Ganja. First free throw, no good. Second free throw coming up. That one is good. 12.5 left to go in the first. It is Syracuse basketball at the left wing perimeter. They take a three. They missed it off the mark. Rebound by UNC. North Carolina drives inside. Missed the open slam dunk. They get it right back. Puts it up, and it's good for two. Up and in off the backboard. 14-10 now. Approaching 12 left to go. Syracuse going to have the ball right back. 15 rebounds by North Carolina so far to only 3 by Syracuse. They'll take a jumper. Missed it off the mark. Rebound back to UNC. Push it up the court here. Anthony Harris lobs it over the top. Tipped it up. No good. Another offensive rebound. Brooks keeps it alive. Ball gets blocked underneath and tipped out of bounds by Syracuse. The clock will stop here. 11:42. We're going to go to a timeout. So North Carolina with just a handful of rebounds so far in this game. 16-3 on the glass as we will go to the second timeout today. Yes, same here, Isaac. It's really windy outside. So right now we're just in a timeout currently. 3-point shots have just been a struggle so far this game. UNC 0 for 4 from the outside. Syracuse 1 for 7 so far. We take a look first, scoreboard update today. As we will take a look at it right now for college basketball. Virginia leading Miami 48-40. Dayton won against St. Bonaventure earlier today, 55-52. And then Richmond trailing against St. Joseph's. Richmond, if they lose that game, they're out of the bracket. Definitely, you cannot lose against a 3-14 team. 45-38, St. Joe's leading Richmond. And a Big South quarterfinal. Winthrop all over High Point, 45-27. Yeah, finally Oklahoma State's ranked, and they got respect for it. They got ranked up there for Oklahoma State. Put them all the way up at number 17, so that is good to see. Christian, what's good here, man? If Arizona-Auburn didn't self-impose a postseason ban, do I think they would have made the tournament? I think Arizona probably would have been in the last 4 in right now. But Auburn, I would say no right now for Auburn. Because they started out just really slow. That's a young team. They did get better with Sharif Cooper, but they've lost quite a bit of games with Cooper being injured. But they did beat Tennessee without Cooper on Saturday. But I don't think it would have been enough, though, for Auburn. I'm going to take Winthrop there for the Big South tournament. Hey, what's good? I don't know anymore. Welcome back to the stream here, bud. Yeah, I'm shocked that Wisconsin's still in there in the top 25, and that Colorado is in there too. Colorado 19-7 with losses against California and Washington, and they got put in the top 25. I do like that Purdue was ranked and Oklahoma State ranked, so I thought that, but I wouldn't have taken Colorado there. I probably would have put BYU over Wisconsin because BYU's got a good record. Got a good record right now. Hey, welcome in, Brian. Appreciate it, brother, for dropping them by here, man. Yeah, if Oregon had won against USC, they would have been ranked. I was shocked, though, how far USC dropped back in the poll, though. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping by, being a part here tonight and Behind Arc Basketball. Anthony, welcome to the stream here. No, I will not be doing the BYU game tonight. I'm going to do Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State. So we're back into it. If BYU makes it to the WCC final, then I might have a stream for you there, Anthony. If they do take on 99.9% going to be Gonzaga, if they do play each other, which I do expect 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 seeds from the WCC to face each other for that game next week. North Carolina just turned it over on the inbound. It's going to go right backward to Syracuse. Orange have it, top of the key. Buddy Boeheim dribbles now at the right elbow. He's going to float one up, no good, too high off the backboard, tipped, and UNC comes up with a rebound. As they have it in the backcourt, going to take it past half court here. Davis at the left wing perimeter for the Tar Heels. Puts the ball into the hands of Playtech now, top of the key. Playtech moves it back outside, right wing to Anthony Harris. Harris feeds it over, turnaround jumper now to Brooks, missed it. No good, offensive rebound. Playtech tried to pass over to the right corner, but it went to a Syracuse player. 10:50 left to go as Syracuse has it now. Syracuse jumper, free throw circle, missed it off the back iron, rebound by Garrison Brooks. And North Carolina has it back, UNC 19-3 on the rebound advantage. UNC misses that one, the rebound Syracuse. Orange has the ball with 10.5 left to go. North Carolina not attacking enough. They're selling for deep 2 jumpers. Syracuse missed what should have been the easy shot inside there. Just had to float up past one defender. Instead, North Carolina comes up with their 20th rebound. UNC plus 16 on the glass. They back their way. Brooks moves it out left corner. 3 in the air. UNC missed it. Offensive rebound. Puts it up. No good off the backboard. They get another rebound, though. Playtech will set it up here at the right wing. Bounce past Davis. Shuffles it inside. Over to Garrison Brooks with a big two-handed jam. That's called attacking right there. That's exactly what the Tar Heels got to do. 10 minutes left to go now in the first as we're going to take another timeout. Syracuse elects to take this timeout down to 2 timeouts in the first half. Or down to 3 timeouts. So, yeah, 3 timeouts, 3 falls they picked up right now. Yeah, feel free to let me know the question there, Isaac. Utah Utes is so bad. Anthony puts out, well, their record hasn't been that great right now, but they actually won against USC on Saturday, so that's like their most impressive victory of the season. What I think about Utah State, they got a really good big for, I think it's like Nemas Keita for Utah State. I haven't watched them this season, but they could possibly feel like they could possibly win, like in the first round against somebody if that matchup happens. All depends on the matchup. What's good, Ibrahim? Welcome on the stream here. Who did I pick in the second game against Duke and UNC? I'm going to take Duke for that one. Duke's been getting much better. Though they did lose in the last game. I feel like they're going to split the series, though, for the regular season series. So we are right back into it. 9:45 left to go. Syracuse has the ball. Backs their way. Spin move. Underneath Syracuse. Kadari Richmond puts it back out to the top of the key here to Buddy Boeheim. He dribbles towards the left wing. Moves over to Dolajai. Back out to Boeheim. He'll jack up a 3 straight away, and he drills it. So Syracuse, with that 3, keeping them into the game. So, okay, so if other teams make the tournament, would they be ranked for the tournament? So they go by seeding instead. So there's going to be a bunch of teams that's not even in the top 25 that make the tournament. And it goes by seeding for that. 9:10 left to go. At the right wing perimeter, UNC passes top of the key, Leaky Black. Moves it over, but the ball's going to get stolen away here. Syracuse bounce pass underneath, deflected out of bounds by UNC, so Syracuse will have the ball back with 9 minutes remaining. Inbound underneath Syracuse. Syracuse now at the top of the key. Quincy Guerrier puts the ball into the hands of Boeheim. Boeheim backs his way. Moves it out to the right baseline now. Underneath, the ball gets tapped. It goes out of bounds, and they lost it by Syracuse. So Quincy Guerrier turns it over underneath the hoop, and UNC will have it back. This game's been sloppy. Very sloppy for the turnover so far. It was Syracuse's third turnover. Hammer Saints, welcome to the stream here. I'm going to go Missouri in that one. Florida's been on the roll lately, though. Pass inside. North Carolina attacks to the hoop. That is good for 2. Top 5 rivalries for college basketball is UNC going to get the steal, and they throw it down. Right-handed flush by Leaky Black. They extend it to a 7-point lead. So, yeah, I would go Duke UNC, Louisville, Kentucky. Those are the top 2. We got 8 minutes left to go. Syracuse moves it back over. Right wing 3 in the air. Missed it off the back iron. They do get the offensive rebounds. Back out top of the key. Syracuse. Dribble shot fake. Moves it over to the right wing here. Marek Dolajai. Passes underneath. Puts one up. Good for 2 by Jesse Edwards. As he gets it, but he's going to get called here for the pushing off. So that's going to be a foul underneath. Yeah, that would be up there. Virginia Tech is up there. Cincinnati Xavier's got a good rivalry, too. Oh, Michigan, yeah, Michigan State, that would be 3rd. So Michigan State, I would put that as 3. So right now, just in another timeout here, everyone. By the way, Nebraska leading Rutgers 33-21. So Nebraska's looking great so far. Picking off teams late in the season here, very encouraging for them because they're 2-14 out in the Big Ten. And the Rutgers is an NCAA tournament team, and they've been pretty solid when it comes to home games this season. But on the road, it's been a rough going once again for Rutgers. Yeah, that's a good one, too. Indiana and Purdue. Indiana when they play Butler, too. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked right there, but not that much because Baylor was coming off a pause. They didn't look that great against Iowa State. Looked really rusty and just ran into a Kansas team that's playing some of its best basketball right now going on. Virginia extending it over Miami, 50-40. What's good, Hawkeye Nation? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, he heard my Turtle Spike and the Tortoise Chester Tops are Iowa Hawkeye fans right there. I'm going to take Virginia Tech there on Wednesday. So 7:35 left to go. We're back into it, 20-13 now the scores. North Carolina has the ball top of the key. Moves it out to Walton, passes right baseline for UNC. Back out to the top here, Walton floats one up and missed it off the back iron. Rebound back to Syracuse. Hey, appreciate it, Joey. You guys are awesome here for supporting these streams. Syracuse has it inside, missed it, no good. Quincy Guerrier off the bottom part of the rim, just underneath, missed it, and UNC gonna have it back. North Carolina moves it out left corner, back over to the top. They'll take a three straight away. That's no good. A lot of missed shots so far. UNC taking way too many jumpers from the perimeter. North Carolina moves it back outside once again. Bounce pass right baseline. Over underneath and gonna throw it down. That's good for two by UNC by Walker Kessler. A great game against Florida State there for Kessler, scoring 20 points at team high. 6:35 left to go. Syracuse now with the ball. Out to Richmond, moves it over to the right corner. Three in the air, got it by Quincy Guerrier, knocks it down. If Gonzaga will lose to one team, which will it be? I'd probably go either Baylor or Michigan, most likely. 6:15 left to go here. North Carolina has it back up by 6. Moves it over inside the post. Nasty spin move as they're going to put it up, but it gets blocked. Dayron Sharp had it blocked. It went on the bounce. Last touched by, the initial call was out of bounds by Syracuse, but they're going to reverse it here. Say it's out of bounds by, so it's going to be out of bounds by Syracuse. Okay. North Carolina now gets the inbound, approaching 6 left to go. They pass over left corner, jacks up the 3. Overshot the rim, no good by Caleb Love. Rebound Syracuse. Yes, Gonzaga's still undefeated. Pushing tempo, drives to the hoop, good for 2 for the Orange. In a 4-point game with under 6 minutes left to go before half. UNC, way too many perimeter shots so far. They got to go inside here. They get the size, and they're 0 for 7 from 3-point range. North Carolina has it here at the top of the key. They'll float it over right baseline. Garrison Brooks passes inside, but it gets deflected and stolen right back. Syracuse has the steal, down by 4 as they have the ball at the right wing. Gerard passes, and the pass goes out of bounds. Miscommunicated on the pass right there. Hey, what's good, Makeel? Welcome to the stream, man. Who do I like, Providence or St. John's on Wednesday? I'm going to go Providence again for that one. Providence coming off their last win against Xavier. Providence had once again a week of rest, so I will take Providence there. St. John's was good for like only a couple weeks or so. What projected rank do I think Florida would be in March Madness for the seeding? I'd probably go like an 8 or a 9, most likely. 5:10 left to go. Bounce pass underneath now for UNC, and they're gonna get blocked here. That's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Syracuse. It's going to send UNC to the free throw line. It's going to be 2 and... or they're going to say, actually, it's before the shot. So it's before the shot the foul occurred. Okay, so it's before the shot. They're going to inbound, pass underneath to Baycott. He just puts it up, and it's good for 2 off the pass underneath. 5 minutes left to go before half now. This game moving by fast so far. Syracuse dribble to the right elbow. Gonna take it inside. Spin move Richmond. Kicks it back out to the wrong player. Intercepted by UNC. The Tar Heels drive inside, and that will be another foul picked up by Syracuse. It's gonna be Syracuse's 5th personal. North Carolina playing pretty good basketball, not picking up the fouls, getting into foul trouble. UNC with only 2 personal fouls. Syracuse with 5. Michael, welcome to the stream here, taking UNC in this one. Hit me up in the chat, by the way, who you got in this game, UNC or Syracuse. Brian looking for Maryland to beat Gonzaga. They're going to knock them off. Yeah, Maryland might be in the second round against Gonzaga. Maryland might be like an 8 or 9 seed and take on Gonzaga in the second round. Pass the left baseline. UNC kicks it back out. You move it back over top of the key. Bounce pass to no one underneath, but there's a bump here and a foul. Once again, the clock will stop again with 4:23. Yeah, it should work for the Discord link there. It should work. If I'm going to take UNC for this one, hit me up in the chat who you like in this game. Jesse Edwards just picked up the personal foul for Syracuse. He picked up his third already. North Carolina just turned it over off the pass. Syracuse gets the steal, takes it up the court, puts up a jumper, and that is good for 2 at the free throw circle. Buddy Boeheim with 8 points so far tonight, 24-20. Approaching 4 minutes left to go before halftime. North Carolina now with the ball, top of the key. They move it over now to the left elbow. Jumper, Garrison Brooks hits it. Good for 2. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your night, Isaac. Syracuse takes the left corner 3. Wide open. They drill it. Three and a half left to go before halftime. North Carolina now with the ball. R.J. Davis back out right wing. Caleb Love to the outside. Playtech swings it over. Into the post over to Baycott. That's a tough bucket. Good up and in off the backboard. Underneath by Baycott, as he has scored 8 points, 9 rebounds so far, being a factor here for the Tar Heels. 3:10 remaining before halftime. Syracuse now with the ball. Kadari Richmond moves it over to the left wing. 3 in the air, hit the front rim. They do get the offensive rebound, and that's going to be another foul here called in the court. Clock will stop in 3:02. And looks like we're going to go to a timeout. So 5-point game currently, heading over to a timeout here with just over 3 minutes remaining. Hey, what's good, Deanna? Welcome to the stream here. Hey, appreciate it, Mrs. Lindsay. So currently just in the timeout right now. A couple other games going on for college hoops. Looks like this tonight. Nebraska leading Rutgers 37-23. Impressive start by Nebraska in the first half. Winthrop crushing High Point in the Big South quarterfinals, 66-33. And St. Joseph's leading Richmond. That's for a chance here for Richmond to be in the tournament. And right now, not looking good. 56-51. St. Joseph's approaching 7 minutes remaining in the second half. Virginia leading by 8 against Miami, 57-49. Later tonight, Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State. So yeah, right now we got 50 people on the stream. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams I cover here. Yeah, I actually don't know myself. It's not with URI's program though, that they postponed that game tonight or on Tuesday. Yeah, it's. I think that was like postponed like weeks ago. For some reason. Yeah, so they canceled the game against St. Joseph's for tomorrow. St. Joseph's probably why is because St. Joseph's is playing today. That's probably why. So just to help out St. Joseph so they're not playing like a back-to-back. Because URI wrapped up their season on Saturday. Christian puts out here, who do you think is the most toxic fan bases? I mean, me, myself, being a Providence fan, I've just never been big on Georgetown myself. So I probably go there. So we get right back into it, 28-23 to score. 3 minutes left to go before half. And Syracuse going to have the ball here. So Syracuse has at top of the key, Kadari Richmond. Moves over left corner, Boeheim. He takes the three-point shot and he drills it. And it's a 2-point game. 2.5 left to go. UNC with the ball now. Top of the key, Playtech. Moves it out to the left wing perimeter, RJ Davis. Passes over left corner, Kerwin Walton. Three-point shot gets deflected from the side. And UNC will have it back here with 2:22 remaining. North Carolina gets the inbound. Leaky Black now at the corner. Black passes over to the top of the key. Walton moves it over to the right wing. It is RJ Davis as he has it top of the key. Slides it over to Leaky Black. Black back outside of Walton. Shot fake. Dribbles. Bounce pass. Kicked ball violation though. To be called by Syracuse as the clock will stop with 2:08. Yeah, that's just for the chat here. You can only type in like every 3 seconds you can type in something right now. Last time I used it was in the NBA playoffs when we had the chat moving just so fast that I couldn't even read it at all or so. But the chat's going by pretty quick, so I decided to put it on for a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. Diamond McCrab puts that out here. Yeah, Rhode Island's played a ton of games, and UMass has gone on, I think, like 4 separate pauses as... I think UMass has barely played like 10 games this season. And Rhode Island's played like over 20 right now. Because they started out with no pauses. Started out their season opener back on November 25th. Spin move inside. Syracuse, good. Inside the post for 2. North Carolina in the tie game now. UNC top of the key. They move it back to the right wing. Leaky Black takes a 3. No good off the back iron. Tipped up. Rebound by Syracuse. This is not their game at all that North Carolina is doing. Just jacking up deep perimeter shots and just cannot get them to fall tonight. UNC in this game so far is 0 for 9 from outside. Syracuse pass outside. Deflected, stolen away. North Carolina takes up the court. And the ball gets stolen right back from behind. Syracuse has it again. Outside. Boeheim launches a 3. Got it. Triple Syracuse. First lead of the game. 31-28. Yeah, Roy Williams, he really's got to take a timeout here. Really has to take a timeout. This is an 11-2 run by Syracuse in the last 3 minutes. North Carolina floats one up, no good. Rattled out, missed shot by RJ Davis. Rebound Syracuse. Syracuse has the full advantage right now. The orange dribble. Drive inside, and UNC going to pick up the foul. Buddy Boeheim carrying here for Syracuse, as he has got well over like a third of his team's points currently, 14 out of the 31. Syracuse gets the inbound, 5 personal fouls by UNC, 6 by Syracuse. Syracuse drives, missed the layup, no good over the rim, rebound by North Carolina. Final 40 seconds here to first. Jumper, they'll take one. No good for the deep 2 at the left elbow, and the rebound goes right back over to Syracuse. Syracuse now with the ball. They'll slow it down with Richmond. 20 seconds left to go before halftime. Kadari Richmond dribbling top of the key. Shot clock down to 8. 5-second differential shot clock and game clock. Moves it over to the top. Back outside left corner. 3 in the air. Got it. They're draining down threes. Perimeter ball movement looking great for Syracuse last couple possessions. UNC going to take a 3. Too high off the backboard, and that is halftime. Yikes. For North Carolina there. Syracuse ending the half on a 14-2 run. And North Carolina, they just way too many shots from the perimeter that they just cannot hit. 0 for 9 from outside. They only have 1 knockdown shooter in this roster this season. They have so many great front court options that they got to just take it inside. And they're selling for deep 2 jumpers. Basically, the majority, if not like all the points so far by UNC, have been inside the interior, slam dunks, or put back shots, up in and off the glass. 35% shooting here in the first half, as we're going to go on a halftime here in this game, and North Carolina yet to hit a single 3. Hey, welcome to the stream here, Hilda. If Syracuse managed to at least lose a competitive game tonight, will the selection committee preemptively award Jimmy's team the 9 or 10 seed in the West region? I'm going to say no there, because there's so many teams in the bubble currently. And they will be under 500. So they will be under 500 in the ACC if they do lose this one, because they're 7-7 right now. Under 500 in the Big Ten, because the Big Ten is stacked from top to bottom. That would work if they had a good record in non-conference, but in the ACC, where this conference has been down once again this year, I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna say no, because there's so many teams in the bubble. Yep, battle between 2 coaching legends indeed going on. Boeheim and Roy Williams here in the first half. So, if you look at the rebounding numbers here, North Carolina just so good on the boards. Plus 11 on the glass, 26-15 in the first half. You would think that North Carolina is crushing Syracuse. 16 defensive boards to 11 defensive boards by Syracuse. Plus 5 in the defensive rebounds, but no. North Carolina just cannot hit a 3, and Syracuse has hit 7 3-point shots. And that's where UNC has been exposed against Marquette a week ago, was from the corner. Marquette drilling down constant corner threes. Who do you think's going to win the ACC? Welcome to the stream here, Jay Schlatt. I'm going to take Florida State there. Who do you think is a dark horse in the ACC to win conference tournament? I'm going to go Duke. Duke's getting better lately, except they did lose the last game, but they were on a 4-game winning streak before that, though. Hey, Doremus, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, he thinks North Carolina can take it. It's so wide open. Really just so wide open. Why the thing? Yeah, my thing just glitched there with the scoreboard. Yeah, I described Michigan State's case for the tournament. Um, Donovan McCrabb puts out. Yeah, they're gonna have to win their next game. How windy is this supposed to be tonight? I think like 50 mile per hour wind gusts, most likely. If Louisville played most of their games, yeah, Jay Schlatt puts out, it would be a five or a 6 seed, depending. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Darren. And they were up throughout the majority of this first half so far. That's a rough one there, bud. Who did I think would have won last year for the ACC tournament? I probably would have taken Florida State too. Last year, last season's team and this year's team for FSU, both of the teams are just so deep, and it's multiple players who's been in the rotation for Florida State. Yeah, some pretty bad storms tonight. We're supposed to get. Man, I'm looking at a couple of scores tonight here. Nebraska's crushing Rutgers 43-25 currently. That's crazy. Unbelievable. What teams would have made the finals last year in the ACC tournament? So, Florida State versus... Probably take for last year to take on Florida State. I'd probably go Virginia, because Virginia, I think last year got on like a 7-game winning streak towards the end before the tournament. Oregon versus Arizona. I'm going to go Oregon. Oregon is historically known to turn it up in March. Now, I like Oregon tonight. Also, Oregon's at home and they're the favorite. So I really like Oregon. I think they're going to be underseeded and slept on in the tournament. Yeah, that's a team that they should be crushing. It's too bad for Miami. That's gone final, though. Virginia over Miami, 62-51. Appreciate it, Goody. St. Louis looking good, rolling over UMass, 74-52. But, yeah, so we brought it up earlier in the stream, like, the difference between games played in the A10. Like, you can totally see it throughout the conference. I'm going to get up that conference in just a moment. UMass is playing their 13th game tonight. I know Rhode Island played a bunch of games this season. And they're all the way back, I think, like the 10th seed in the conference. Hey, thanks so much, Joey. Will, welcome on the stream. Wow, St. Joseph's with the update right there. Against Richmond, 68-63, St. Joe's over Richmond. That's going to be the upset of the night. Yeah, we put in so much work here, just to make it happen. Like, I put in so much work to make this stuff happen, like, every single week. Yeah, so, wow, George Washington has only played 8 conference games. And then Rhode Island has played 17 conference games. Man. So yeah, you can see it totally in the conference. UMass has played only 12 games total. Rhode Island's played 24, double the games. Double the games they played total. Do I think Louisville's going to win their last 2 games, or do I think they'll at least have a chance to go 2-0 in their last 2 games? I'm going to say they're going to split it, so I'm going to say 1-1 for my prediction. So that's my prediction there. Yeah, I'll ask you guys a question right now. So we're at halftime currently here. What are we thinking for you guys? If you had to predict the ACC tournament final, which teams would you put in there for the ACC tournament final? Let me know down in the chat which 2 teams you would put in there for the ACC tournament final for this year. I'm going to go this year. I'm going to say Florida State. I'm going to have an ACC tournament final. I think Florida State won the regular season for the ACC last year. I think they're going to have something to prove this year. And they really, really want to go out and prove it to take the conference title. And I'm going to predict Florida State will take the conference title. I'm going to say who they face, though, will be Duke. Duke's won the last 4 out of 5. Just the last game, they lost at Louisville. But they've been looking much better this year. Goody taking his Hokies there in the final against Florida State. Bradley taking his Cards there against Florida State. ACC Tournament Finals. Brian going Virginia Tech, Florida State. Florida State, Virginia Tech. My man Vegas, appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much, Raven. You guys are awesome. Yeah, if you guys are new on the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Rutgers back in the bubble. I'm going to say not just yet for Rutgers, because they do have quality victories this season. It's just road games is a struggle. Road games has been a struggle for Rutgers. UNC against Florida State for Dormus here for the prediction. Yep, Joey the GOAT out there too. I'm looking at some of the analyst predictions here for ESPN, what they have, because they predicted their conference tournament winners. What's good, Jack? Welcome to the stream here. Raven putting Duke in there for the ACC tournament title. I'm shocked by these 2 conferences that nobody had for the ESPN analyst panel. Nobody had Oregon, knowing how great Oregon has been playing in March historically. It was either put Colorado or USC. And then over in the Big East, nobody put UConn. UConn's been playing some great basketball lately, and they're 8-2, I believe, with James Bouknight, and it's Creighton and Villanova with their analysts are split with 2-2. Welcome to the stream here, Michael. Make sure to be on your best behavior, bud. Chandler, welcome to the stream here, taking UNC for this game. Hey, let's be respectful, Michael. That's going to result in an automatic hide if you keep on doing that, bud. If you read the blue up here in the chat, you know what it means, bud. This is only a basketball stream only. Louisville plays next Virginia Tech on Wednesday. So, Virginia Tech on Wednesday, huge game going down. Yeah, that's a crusher there for Louisville with Malik Williams. That's unfortunate that he got re-injured. He's going to be out for the remainder of the season. it looks like. Hey, thanks so much, Brian. Appreciate my man with a dono. You're the man, Brian. Really appreciate it, brother. Hey, what's good, Ryan, brother? Appreciate it, man, for dropping by. Ryan, my man, back in the stream here. Brian, the legend. You're awesome, Brian. Appreciate it, brother. All right, so we're going to start off the second half in this one. (34-28) now the score as we get back into action. Syracuse has the ball. They're going to float one up in the key. No good, missed it off the mark, but a quick fall picked up by UNC as the second half has begun. North Carolina 0 for 10 in the first half from three-point range. Their bread and butter is going to be the two-point shots. That's where they go most. They attempt more two-point shots than any other team here in the conference, so it's where they're going to go and keep on going there throughout the night. First free throw, Syracuse missed it. Second one was good at the line. Syracuse up by 7, North Carolina basketball. UNC now has it at the right wing perimeter, Walton. Walton moves it over, bounce pass over to Garrison Brooks to the left elbow. Back outside, top of the key, Leaky Black. 19:30 left to go, Black pass over to Walton. Bounce pass, Leaky Black has it. Black moves it out to the left corner. They dribble the left elbow, jumper. Takes it, no good, rattled out. Offensive rebound, keeps alive, puts it up and in. Good for 2 by UNC in the foul. Count the bucket as Baycott will go to the line, shoot 1. Joe, welcome to the stream here, man. Free throw, got it by UNC, 4-point game. 35-31 the score, 19:15 left to go. Syracuse now has the ball as they're going to dribble past half court. At the left wing perimeter, Kadari Richmond. Dribbles now as he turns the corner, passes over left corner. Shot fake. Alan Griffin goes inside, leaves there for Richmond. Richmond here at the left elbow. Yes, I plan on hopefully covering that game on Wednesday. Syracuse missed the shot, no good, too strong off the backboard. Rebound back to UNC. North Carolina chance to cut it to a 2-point game with a 2, though. The ball got poked loose in the key and a turnover by Garrison Brooks. Syracuse has it back with Boeheim. 18:40 left to go now. Boeheim gets the handoff off the screen by Edwards. Passes underneath inside. Back outside to the right wing. Alan Griffin shoots a 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to North Carolina. 18.5 left to go. UNC down by 4, and they have the ball now. They dribble at the right wing perimeter. Caleb Love moves it out to the right corner. Ball into the hands of Leaky Black. Black back outside, top of the key. Love takes the 3, and that's the first one of the night. Goes down by North Carolina. You give them the open space, and somebody drills one. 1-point game with 18 minutes left to go. Syracuse now has the ball right back. Kadari Richmond dribbles at the right elbow. Looks to move it out. He does. Alan Griffin has it here at the left wing. Griffin back to the top. He takes the jumper deep 2. Missed it, no good. Rebound North Carolina. Now for a chance to take the lead for the Tar Heels. Appreciate it here, Joe, for stopping the my man. North Carolina has it at the left wing. Passes over to Brooks. Turnaround jumper. Free throw circle. Got it. UNC by 1. Here we go. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate you guys for stopping by here, being a part of the stream on Behind the Arc Basketball. Alberto, welcome to the stream here, man. 17:30 left remaining. Syracuse down by 1 now. Boeheim at the top of the key. Boeheim dribbles, drives inside, double teamed. As he moves it over free throw circle, back out to the right wing perimeter. They take a three. They missed another one by Syracuse, and North Carolina, king of the boards, comes up with the rebounds. UNC plus 16 on the glass, doubling Syracuse's rebounding total, 32-16. North Carolina in the post puts it up, no good though off the backboard. Rebound back to Syracuse, pass up ahead of the pack, tipped out of bounds. Last touch out of bounds by UNC, so Syracuse will get the inbound coming up. Alright, so Syracuse has the ball back in here. 17 minutes left to go. Pass underneath inside, and refs are going to call a foul here on North Carolina. It's going to be assessed to number 11, Dayron Sharp. It will send Syracuse over to the free throw line, though, but so Syracuse is going to go to the free throw line, shoot two. First one, got it. Hey, what's good here? Ant, appreciate Bud for dropping the by. Second one's good. I'm going to take Oklahoma State for that one. 16:40 remaining. North Carolina now with the basketball. Black passes over the top, deflected, and it's a turnover. Syracuse now has the ball. They pass over to the right corner. Three in the air. Syracuse got it by Boeheim. They take a 4-point lead. 16.5 left remaining. UNC now with the ball. Moves it out to the left wing perimeter. Feeds it over. Backs their way. Pass off the cut. Leaky Black puts it up. No good. Tipped up in the air. Offensive rebound to put back. That is good for two. In a 2-point game, that's where they're going. Attacking inside. 13 points, 13 rebounds by Armando Bacot. A jumper right back by Syracuse. They drill it for the deep two. 16 minutes remaining now. North Carolina with the ball down by 4 once again. They pass around the perimeter. Deflected, stolen by Syracuse. Pass up the court now. Boeheim dribbles. Gonna leave it out top of the key. Richmond. Pro hop as he puts it inside. Dolajai passes over to Edwards. Edwards moves it outside to the right wing perimeter. Playtech now with the ball. It's gonna be outside here. Edwards moved it over to Dolajai. So they were guarded. Back left baseline, underneath, puts it up. Syracuse good for two. Hey, appreciate there. Goody with the update there. St. Joseph's, man, with a victory. Wow. Holy smokes. St. Joe's upsetting Richmond. So, yeah, Richmond, now they're at large bids for the tournament. It's basically over now. They suffered that bad of a loss. Nolan, welcome to the stream here. I'm going to take Gonzaga there to win the title game. If you go on the timeout on the floor, 44-38 to score. 15.5 left to go. Second half. Unbelievable. So that's one of the bigger upsets of this year. St. Joseph's. I think they came into that game with only 3 conference victories. Or 2. Yeah, they had 2. They were 3-14. And they won that game. They just got their 3rd conference victory today. So they're 3-9 in the A-10. They improved to 4-14 in the season. Sorry to hear that, Christian. Hope all is going well for you, man. Holy smokes, Nebraska. 50-30 up against Rutgers with around 16.5 remaining. Wow. Yeah, not really much going on for this late tonight for college hoops. No, Arizona taking on Oregon a little later. And Winthrop able to crush High Point in the quarterfinal, the Big South quarters today, 84-53. For sure, Bradley. I'll take a look at it, bud. Hey, what's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here. He's looking for Syracuse to pull out the upset in this one. I appreciate it, Warren here. So yeah, right now currently just on the timeout. Yeah, Ryan going for his conference tournament winners. Florida State, I've got Florida State as well. Arkansas, I like Arkansas too. Big Ten, yep, I think Illinois and Michigan definitely both are going to make the title game for the Big Ten. Not sure when Iowa DeSumo is going to be back though. I still do like Illinois. Oklahoma State for the Big 12. So that's a bold pick right there. Big East, I've got UConn as well. I looked at all the ESPN analysts. They had taken either Creighton or Villanova. I do like UConn, and also I like Oregon as well. I was seeing a lot going for USC and USC and Colorado. See, Colorado's an interesting team because they don't really play well on the road. They're a great home team, but they lost games on the road against California and Washington. And I was shocked to see them in the top 25 today. What's good, Morgan? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Appreciate it, man, for dropping the by. So we are back into it. 44-38, 15 minutes left to go. Back their way. Syracuse, turnaround jumper, good for 2, and a key by Quincy Guerrier. Largest lead by Syracuse tonight. They're up by 8, part of an 11-2 run in the last 3 minutes. North Carolina needs to get something done here if they want to stay in it. And that's not going to help as they float it up and it goes out of bounds. That was between a shot and a pass by Walker Kessler. And he passed it more so well wide to the rim. Do I see Jalen Withers becoming a great player for Louisville? Yes. I do. I was impressed with him on Saturday. Syracuse looking to make it 10. Jumper mid-range. They do. Kadari Richmond hits it. Yeah, Oklahoma plays Oklahoma State later tonight after this one. I think BYU can give Gonzaga a run for its money. I'm going to say no there. I'm going to take Gonzaga in the WCC final by double digits. I'll go. Gonzaga just too good. What's good, Patrick? Welcome to the stream here, man. I know, bud. So weird here in Kentucky, not mentioning all the tournament talk right now. Yeah, the only way that they're going to make the tournament is if they just win out and they have to win the conference. They have to win the SEC championship game to get there as the automatic qualifier. 3-point shot, missed it off the mark by North Carolina. They do get the offensive rebound. Kessler surrounded by 3 white jerseys. And the refs are going to call a tie-up. Possession arrow, North Carolina. So UNC will have it back under 14 remaining. Yeah, BYU was so close to the top 25. I would have taken them. I would have taken BYU over Colorado into the top 25. Inbound, North Carolina puts it all the way to the backcourt. RJ Davis dribbles past half court, moves over to play tech, passes over left corner. Back out to the right wing, Leaky Black moves over top of the key. 3, missed it, tipped up in the air, no good off the back iron. They do get the offensive rebound though by Day'Ron Sharp. Sharp dribbles right baseline. Ball poked loose from his hands, tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Boeheim out of bounds for Syracuse as North Carolina going to have it back. Yeah, what happened to Minnesota? Morgan puts out here. They just completely fell down. Games that they should have won on paper. Northwestern and Nebraska, to put them in the tournament, they lost. They've been just really disappointing, man. I feel for you, Morgan. Because Minnesota was looking great. They were ranked in the top 25, and then they lost some pretty bad games to the bottom 2 in the conference. That's just knocked them out of the bracket right now. Yeah, and also Wisconsin, I was shocked to see. I thought BYU would be in over Wisconsin, and I was shocked to see Colorado. I thought USC would still be in, though, because USC was in, I think they were around, 17, 18 last week for USC, and they dropped all the way out. And USC beat Oregon. I don't get it. USC beat Oregon, and they dropped all the way out because they lost against Colorado. 48-38 the score. Syracuse now with the ball back. 13-13 remaining. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well. Like to be notified about future live streams. Hey, welcome back, Joey. Syracuse gets the inbound. The ball's on the ground, though, poked loose. The Orange get it back. Shot fake Richmond. Moves it back out around the perimeter. Boeheim jacks up a three. Missed it off the back iron. They do get the offensive rebound. Edwards moves it outside at the left wing. Ball's now back over to the hands of Kadari Richmond with 12:50 left to go. Richmond dribbles top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. Richmond moves it to Boeheim. 13-2 run last 5 minutes. They pass over underneath. Deflected. It's up, and that will be a turnover. Shot clock violation by Syracuse, as North Carolina going to have it back. Hey, what's good, Kevin? Welcome to the stream here, my man. Yeah, we're hanging in there. I have no clue, Vegas. Like, same with me, I'm saying that question. How in the world did USC drop all the way back, even with a loss against Colorado, because they beat Oregon. They crushed Oregon by, like, double digits. And, yeah, no clue how USC's not in there, but Wisconsin is still ranked. North Carolina and the key turns it over once again. They're just struggling to handle the basketball here. Syracuse pickpocketing them off left and right. North Carolina just turned it over for a 16th time tonight. Syracuse 3, missed it, rattled out. Offensive rebound, he put it up, it's good. Up and in off the backboard by Quincy Guerrier. Ouch. 50-38. This is not the game at all right now for North Carolina. They are, wow, taking way too many threes. That's going to be a goaltend, I believe. That should be a goaltend, yeah. They should count him the 3. They're going to count him the 3, right? Yeah, so that will be a 3 at the right corner. Yeah, complete goaltend by Syracuse. The ball was up there, and I think it was the center. For Syracuse, I think it was Jesse Edwards who just swatted that one when it was over the rim. Yeah, Jack puts out NCAA tournament will not be the same without Kentucky been there like 58 times. So we're going to go on a timeout. That's a huge call on the goaltend for North Carolina to draw 1-9. Luka 15, 4, and 7, 50% from the field. Looking as good as ever right there. Oof, Porzingis struggling. Yikes. Yeah, Porzingis having a rough season so far. Micah, welcome to stream. Just college basketball games today. It's going to be a lot more college games throughout March because of March Madness. Yeah, definitely not the outcome I was expecting here. North Carolina comes out and beats the top team in the conference, Florida State. Bills Mafia going out for Syracuse today. They're looking good right now. I'm stunned. I am stunned right now. UNC's 2 for 15 from the outside. Imagine if they'd taken way more 2-point shots. Just focus their game on the twos. They're 13% from 3. 35% from the floor shooting. Favorite college team is Providence. Yeah, USC beat Oregon. I think Oregon's going to have a big March. I really like them in the Pac-12 tournament for Oregon. And I think they could possibly win a couple tournament games for Oregon. It all depends on the matchup, though. I've got a couple teams I think that's going to be underseeded heading into March. One of them definitely Oregon. The other one's going to be UConn. UConn with James Bouknight's 8-2. And James Bouknight raises the ceiling for that team, and offensively much better with their star player in the court. And they're already a great defensive team. All right, so we're going to get back to action here. Syracuse is going to get the basketball. They're up by 9, 11:55 left to go. I believe it's a quad 1 win, I believe, if Syracuse gets this today. Yeah, I believe it's quad 1. I'm not sure what both of them rank in the net ranking, though. How far will Oregon go? Potentially Sweet 16 if the matchups are there. I think they're going to win at least one game, though, in the tournament. Yeah, that's a good game. I'm going to cover college, though, because there's some really good college games tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the second half of West Virginia, Baylor, and then Illinois, Michigan, because Illinois, Michigan that's going to be an insane game tomorrow. So usually I cover the Celtics or so if it was like another like time frame and not March, but I'm going to be covering a lot more college games, and then after during the games of the tournament's not on, those would be the NBA games. Syracuse missed a shot. Rebound goes right backward to UNC. UNC has it here at the left wing perimeter. Moves out to the right wing. Top of the key, Davis passes back out to the left wing. Caleb Love moves it over left baseline. Bounce pass underneath Garrison Brooks. Lost it. Ball's on the ground. Syracuse tries to come up with a steal, but they lost it again. North Carolina gets it back. Pass underneath, floats one up, and that is good for 2. Up and in off the backboard by R.J. Davis. It's now a 7-point game. Yeah, a lot of top 10s, especially this time of month. Alan Griffin really struggling for Syracuse, 15 minutes, and he is 0 for 7 from the floor tonight. It is Syracuse basketball. Dolajai at the top. He puts the ball into the hands of Boeheim, moves it back outside. Bounce pass right baseline now. Backing their way in there is Quincy Gurry. Turnaround jumper, missed it. Tipped up, and North Carolina going to come up with the rebounds. 10-15 remaining. Pass underneath. Off the cut to the bucket, as that will be a foul, and Davis will go to the line, shoot 2. $50-44 now to score. The free throw is good. Yeah, so we just made a little bit of a change to the chat here. Yeah, if you're a moderator, rule number 1 for being a mod on the channel is not to blame anybody else like that's been here on the channel or so. So I gave a warning earlier, and the warning wasn't enough, I guess. Second free throw was good. So when that person pops back in the chat, they're no longer going to be blue as of right now. I think we're going to have to chill with that person being a specific mod currently, because someone got their mod taken away just a moment ago. 10 minutes remaining now, 50-45 to score. 7-zip rim by North Carolina. They have the ball right back. At the left wing. Shot fake, UNC bounce pass underneath, puts it up, no good, too strong off the glass. Rebound goes right back over to Syracuse. Syracuse has it now with Boeheim. He dribbles to the left wing. Boeheim moves it over to the left wing perimeter. Quincy Gurry, jump shot, and that's an air ball tapped to the bounce, but North Carolina touched it last underneath. What's good, Alex? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yo, what has happened to Rutgers? They are getting destroyed against Nebraska currently. Nine and a half left to go. Syracuse moves it back outside. A jumper for the deep 2. Missed it off the back iron, tipped around. Syracuse comes out with an offensive rebound. Edwards puts it back outside to Griffin. Griffin moves it over to Buddy Boeheim. Boeheim has it. Jumper takes it, and he makes it. The top of the free throw circle. 9 minutes left to go before the final result here, unless we get extra time and North Carolina get fouled, as the clock will stop with 9 minutes. So UNC going to head right back to the free throw line again. First free throw is good. Second free throw, that one's good. What's good? Wide awake. Welcome to the stream here, man. Taking UNC for this one. UNC trying to come back. Baycott just checked out of the game for the Tar Heels. Got 9 minutes remaining left to go. Syracuse now with the ball. Syracuse right wing perimeters, they have it. Boeheim, spin move, makes his way inside, puts it up, and missed it, rattled out. Rebound, goes back over to Syracuse, though. Syracuse takes the jumper off the back iron. They get another offensive rebound on the fall, picked up underneath by UNC. Once again, the time will stop as we got 8:39 remaining. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for being a part here on the stream tonight. Non-shooting fall, so Syracuse going to get the inbound. Syracuse now with the ball here at the left wing. Buddy Boeheim has it. Top of the free throw circle. Now at the left elbow, spin move, floats one up, and got it with a circus shot on the foul. And won by Syracuse by Boeheim. 54-47 with 8.5 remaining. What's good, Alex? Welcome on here, man. Yeah, looking at the bubble. Crusher for Richmond today, bud. Unbelievable. So Richmond lost to St. Joe's. St. Louis beat UMass. So I'm going to go for the A10. I'm going to predict St. Louis for the A10. And Richmond's out of the bracket with that loss. They lost against a team that had only like 3 wins. 8:20 remaining. Free throw is good by Boeheim. Puts it up by 8 again for Syracuse. North Carolina, so many turnovers. Turnover number 18. Bad pass in the key. Gets taken away by Syracuse. Takes up the court. And gets tipped out of bounds from behind. So the Orange going to retain the basketball here with over 10 left to go. Over 8 minutes left to go. Outlaw, welcome back on. Does not know who he wants to win this one. I actually predicted UNC. This is just not their game today. It's a rough game. Syracuse will get the inbound underneath. Bounce pass. Watch out. Jesse Edwards cuts to the bucket. Throws it down. Two-handed slam. Up by 10. Eight minutes remaining now. North Carolina down by double digits. R.J. Davis moves it over to the right wing to Harris. Harris back outside to Leaky Black. Passes out. It's over to Davis, top of the key. Bounce pass left baseline, shot fake. Sharp moves it over to the cut to the bucket. That shot going to get blocked. And the clock will stop with 7:42 remaining, as we're going to go on the timeout as well. This is not looking good for North Carolina. They come off a big win. They are so lucky they got that win on Saturday. 57-47 is we're going to go on a timeout. Bills Mafia liking this one, though. Hey, appreciate it, Alex, for the dono. You're the man, Alex. Alex, my man with the dono. The legend on the stream here, brother. Really appreciate the man. You're awesome, Alex. So right now, just in the timeout here currently, North Carolina just crushing them on the boards here, 43-26. Just the game plan today, taking way too many three-point shots. And it has been a struggle from the perimeter, and they went 2 for 15 in the first half. They've been taking it inside more, but Syracuse has been able to get their points in transition for most of these points tonight for Syracuse. North Carolina with 18 total turnovers. A lot of those passes where Syracuse has taken it into transition, doing a great job taking care of the basketball for Syracuse with only 8 total turnovers in this game. And man, did not expect this one. I know Syracuse has been great on their home court, but North Carolina, they seem like they had turned the corner with a victory on Saturday against Florida State. Really impressive victory. And things that seem like they turned the corner, and today here, just really rough game. Still got quite a bit of time remaining, though. We got 7:42 remaining here, second half. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future live streams. After this one, going to be a Bedlam matchup. I plan on covering Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State, so feel free to stop on by for that stream as well. Obviously, this is a huge game for both of these teams. Syracuse right now, in this game for Syracuse, they are back in 9th in the conference for Syracuse at 7-7. North Carolina headed into this matchup tied for 4th in the conference. And once again, on the road for this season, UNC 3-6 on the road, and defending the 3, they had a lot of problems against Marquette defending the 3. Earlier today against Syracuse, they gave up 7 threes in the first half. Yep, the final 8 minutes of this one. It's going to be a fight to the finish. That is one thing for sure. So we're going to get back to action. Syracuse with 3 timeouts left to go. North Carolina with 3 timeouts left to go. Syracuse with 6 personal fouls. UNC with 5 personal fouls. And North Carolina back at the free throw line. As they shoot their and one. They were fouled before the timeout. Made the bucket. And that is good. So they put it through. It's a 9-point game. 57-48 with 7:40 remaining now. Syracuse with the ball. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Jesse Edwards dribbles towards his right. He's going to hand it off to Boeheim. Boeheim passes out top of the key. Buddy Boeheim having a huge game with 26 points, making 6 3-point shots. They pass it inside. No good, though, as North Carolina comes up with a steal in the key. UNC now with the basketball. 7:10 left to go. Double team to the left corner. Moves it back right corner. Wide open 3. Walton, he was open, missed it, rattled out. Offensive rebound, but could not possess it. They lost it underneath the hoop. Turnover by North Carolina. Walker Kessler got the rebound, but he lost it underneath. Hey, there we go. Vegas with Lawan Pipkins. Back as the throwback from a year ago. Is his PFP right there. Dalman McCrabb going to be changing his logo right there to the Spartans logo for this month. Nitro, welcome to stream. 7 minutes remaining now. Syracuse up by 9. They also possess the ball. The orange here at the top of the key. Kadari Richmond he is guarded by R.J. Davis. Richmond moves it over, ball into the hands of Boeheim. Boeheim dribbles, spin move, inside. Boeheim puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. So back to the line once again is Buddy Boeheim. That is North Carolina's 6th personal for the second half. Actually, they're going to say it's a non-shooting foul. That looked like it was in his motion, but Syracuse gets the inbound, and they're going to put one up and in off the glass. Good for 2 by Guerrier. 6:40 left to go. Jumper. UNC just cold. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound back over to Syracuse. Pass up ahead of the pack with a layup. Good for 2. Oh, my goodness. Man. Syracuse taking control of this one with a layup. 6:30 remaining, and this is all Syracuse now, 61-48. This game is just disappointing for UNC. Holy smokes. We're going to go in a timeout currently. 6:33 left to go, and Syracuse up by 13. Turnovers. Leading the transitional points by the Orange all game long. That's how they've been able to play on attack mode. Actually, it's just a quick timeout. We're going to stay here. There was a banged-up player down for North Carolina. That was number 4, R.J. Davis. So R.J. Davis, he's going to check out of the game. He's going to be checked out, I believe, by the medical staff, as he took a fall underneath the basket. Yeah, I can hear the wind outside, too. It's pretty bad out right now. Mike, welcome to the stream. Yeah, good thing you didn't bet on this one, man. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, who playing NIT is Dominic McCrabb just changed his pick right there. It's so wide open. Syracuse is going to, if they come out with the W here, they're going to be 8-7. They still have to win more games to get to the tournament. And they'd also have to make a deep run to the ACC tournament. So, Syracuse on a 9-1 run. This has been a game of runs. North Carolina has the ball down by 13. 6:20 remaining. UNC has it top of the key. Kerwin Walton. Dribbles, takes a deep 2 jumper, and he missed it, rattled out. Offensive rebound, and that's a foul. 2 free throws coming up by Baycott. Syracuse has attacked the bucket all game long. North Carolina settling for deep 2. 3-point shots in the first half, deep 2s in the second half. And they're missing their low percentage shots. This is not the North Carolina team that we saw back on the previous, this past Saturday in the second half, and then the Saturday prior to that. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. Unbelievable how there's like so many teams in there on the bubble. Out in the ACC. Georgia Tech, Syracuse. First free throw is good by North Carolina. Wasn't easy, but Baycott off the back iron able to go through. Second free throw off the back iron. Missed it that time, and rebound Syracuse. Welcome back, Isaac. 6 minutes left to go. Syracuse has it here at the top of the key. They dribble right wing with Kadari Richmond. Richmond passes over to Boeheim. Puts it over to Griffin. Out to the left wing. It's over to Boeheim. Boeheim moves it out left corner wide open. 3-point shot. Guerrier missed it off the mark, and rebound goes over to the Tar Heels. 5:40 remaining now. North Carolina has it, and we have another stoppage in time underneath. It's going to be personal foul. I believe it's going to be picked up here. I think it's on, yeah. Oh, it's going to be on North Carolina. That's going to be the 7th. So North Carolina, offensive foul. They pick up their 7th, and Syracuse as well has got 7. .5:30 left to go. Syracuse has the inbound, up by 12. Kadari Richmond dribbles towards his right. Tries to pass it outside. Got deflected out of bounds, though. Refs are still talking who last possessed it. They're still talking right now whose basketball this is going to be. I think it's still going to stick with Syracuse. Yeah, it's still going to stick with Syracuse. And Syracuse off the inbound puts it up. That's good for 2, up and in off the backboard. 14-point lead Syracuse, approaching 5 minutes left to go. Yeah, it's getting windy outside, man. Same here. Yeah, Uncle Luke puts out about North Carolina this season. One time, like, they'll get a big win, and the next thing you know, they'll lose the next game. It's, like, so inconsistent. Leaky Black just made the bucket, though. He went to the free throw line and hit the free throw there for UNC. So 5 minutes remaining now. North Carolina trailing by 11. Syracuse basketball, they're going to take it past half court. Syracuse with Kadari Richmond. He dribbles right wing perimeter. Boeheim inside, puts one up, no good off the mark, rebound by North Carolina, 4:40 left to go now. UNC pushing tempo, going to drive into the lane, and that will be a foul picked up on the court. That's going to be Syracuse's 8th personal foul here the second half. It's going to send UNC into the bonus. First free throw is good. Caleb Love's second free throw coming up. Hey, what's good, Chris? Welcome to the stream here, man. 63-54. We have 4:35 remaining. Syracuse gets the inbounds. Syracuse going to dribble past half court. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get through the other stream. It's just really windy. Yeah, whenever you like to come back, Warren, we're glad to have you onto the channel, bud. Syracuse pass underneath, clear lane, and that is good for the two-handed jam. Approaching 4 minutes left to go now. North Carolina basketball. Back outside, Caleb Love. Bounce pass, Leaky Black moves over right baseline. Baycott pass underneath and off the cut, good for 2. RJ Davis puts it up and in off the backboard. 3:50 remaining now. Yeah, getting really windy, man. I'm not even sure if we're going to last in the next stream, honestly. Oh, there's an injured player for Syracuse, number 3. Down for the Orange. That is Kadari Richmond, the freshman. Yeah, I'll probably lose power in the next stream or so. Yeah, I might honestly lose power. It's pretty bad. Like, you guys can probably hear the wind right now during my stream currently. Yeah, Kevin puts out one of his favorite parts of March, keeping up with every single conference tournament. So many games going on at once. I like how they've broken it up, though. How some of the conference tournaments started out earlier this week, and then the power conferences are the next one. Hey, keep your head up, Warren. Just keep your head up, bud, and stay positive, man. It's like 55 miles per hour, probably. So right now, just in the timeout, 3:50 remaining before this game's finished up. Yeah. Yeah, it stopped for a little bit. It'll pick up, though, most likely. Man, Nebraska crushing Rutgers, 70-44 is the score. Yes, 70 to 44. Unbelievable. Nebraska over Rutgers, 70 to 44, and there's still 3.5 minutes remaining there. That's crazy. Holy smokes, talk about a terrible loss for Rutgers. Jeez. We're back into action. 3:45 left to go. Syracuse up by 9, and they get the basketball. Syracuse has it. Dolajai pass over to the back corner here of the front court now into the hands of Boeheim. Boeheim bounce pass top of the key for Syracuse. 3.5 left to go. They dribble the left elbow. Bounce pass off the cut. Puts it up underneath. That's good for 2. Up and in off the backboard. 67-56 now Syracuse. UNC will have it back. North Carolina. Davis. Pro hop. Bounce pass underneath. Puts one up. Good. Up and in off the backboard there for 2. It goes down by North Carolina. That's what they should have been doing all game. Armando Bacot got that shot. 3 minutes left to go. Bacot having a huge game. 18 points, 15 rebounds. But Buddy Boeheim for Syracuse with 26 points, making 6 threes. And Quincy Guerrier with 18 points. Syracuse going to slow it down. Top of the key with Boeheim. Having a great game here on his home court. Moves it out to Dolajai. Top of the key as he has it. 4 in the shot clock. Dolajai. Spin move. Floats it up. Hit the front rim, and that'll be a foul. Marek Dolajai going to go to the line here. He's going to shoot 2 at the free throw line with 2:40 remaining. Big oof for Rutgers. Cade Cunningham about to dunk and boom, the power goes out. Yeah, probably so. Syracuse 1 for 2 that trip at the free throw line. 2.5 remaining. North Carolina now with the basketball. Leaky Black pass over top of the key to Caleb Love. Deep 3. Missed it off the mark. Rebound back to Syracuse. Syracuse going to slow it down with 2:15 remaining. And the ball gets stolen away by North Carolina. Drives in with a layup. It gets blocked, though, from behind by Syracuse. Huge block by Alan Griffin. And the ball to the corner perimeter. Syracuse scoops it up and takes a timeout. Wintrup's not in the top 25 because they played an easy schedule. They haven't won against, like, any good teams. So even though they got a good record, they just haven't won against any good teams. Yeah, W.R. Murphy, welcome back in here. He beat the best team in the conference, and then another flat performance once again by UNC tonight. So we go in a timeout here. 2 minutes left to go. I'm going to take Michigan to win the Big Ten. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good for the weather this week. Yeah, Liberty has a good record. They also beat power conference teams. They're probably going to land as like a 14 or a 13 seed most likely. And yeah, Liberty could very well pull off an upset. Jaden, welcome to the stream here. Happy about this one for Syracuse. They've just played a much better game tonight. North Carolina's turned it over 20 times, and Syracuse has made them pay. Syracuse with half the turnovers as UNC, and it's basically been a majority of the points by Syracuse have been off of turnovers. I'm wearing my hat that I went to college back a couple of years ago. I went to a Division III college. So we are right back into this game. 1:55 remaining. Two shots coming up at the line by North Carolina. They were just fouled. Gonna send over Leaky Black to the line, shooting two. First one's good. Second free throw. No good off the back iron. Offensive rebound, though. North Carolina keeps alive. They have it at the left corner. 1:45 left to go. UNC takes a three. They hit it. Big triple. 68-62. Hanging into this game. They're also in a double bonus as well. So North Carolina going to take a timeout. 1:46 remaining now as we're going to go on a timeout. And this all of a sudden has become a 6-point lead by Syracuse as a huge offensive rebound. Walker Kessler. And they kicked it back outside. And a big three by Caleb Love as he dropped it down. Let's focus on the stream here, guys. This is a big game. We got a minute 46 left to go. This is a really good game. Let's focus on the magnitude of this game right now going on currently. Incredible game here. 68-62, minute 46 left to go. Incredible game going on here. Especially for Syracuse's season here at 7-7. They're going to have to make a deep run in the ACC tournament, most likely to get into the March Madness tournament for Syracuse, because right now at 500 in the conference, but North Carolina crushed themselves today with the turnovers. This game for UNC, it would drop them most likely back into the very end of the bracket. They drop this one. We're back into it. 6-point game, minute 35 left to go. Syracuse has it. At the left wing, bounce pass top of the key. Dolajai puts the ball into the hands here of Gerard. Gerard double team, bounce pass Dolajai. Minute 30 left to go. Dolajai moves it over right corner perimeter. Syracuse has it here. 10 on the shot clock. Minute 25 left to go. As they dribble. Going to make their move to the free throw circle. Backing their way in there for Syracuse. Turns the corner, floats it up, missed the layup. No good. Tipped up in the air. Rebound North Carolina. 1:13 left to go here. Tar Heels pushing tempo. Moves out right corner over to the right wing. Catch and shoot. Fire. Love. Air ball. No good. Rebound Syracuse with a UNC foul. Poor shot selection right there by Caleb Love for North Carolina. Pushed tempo instead of attacking the lane going inside. He pushed it out to the right corner, moved it back over to him to the right wing, and just airballed a three. And Syracuse came up with a board. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for in this one, guys. North Carolina, Syracuse, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Hey, appreciate Chris for stopping on by, man. Appreciate it, brother. Anytime you like to come back, Chris, feel free. Intense game going on. Let's only talk about basketball, guys, in here. First free throw. Syracuse, good. At the line. 69-62, 106 remaining. Hey, appreciate Brian for stopping by, bud. Second free throw, that one's good. Mississippi Valley State stream next. Too funny. At the top of the key, North Carolina down by 8. 1 minute remaining now. UNC. Bounce pass underneath. That's what they should have done all game, but they get fouled. Had a chance for the layup. It's going to send Day'Ron Sharpe, though, to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Clock will stop with 50 seconds. Let's see here. Kevin with the update. Appreciate the man for the update. Winthrop going to take on Longwood, a 5 seed for the Big South. And Radford moving on, taking on Campbell there for the 2-3 matchup. Have a nice night, Warren. Keep your head up, man. First free throw, North Carolina drills it. William, welcome to the stream, taking UNC. El Pudo, welcome to the stream here. A lot of UNC fans looking for this one. They got 50 seconds to come from behind. Day'Ron Sharpe, second free throw. And he missed it off the back iron. Offensive rebound keeps alive for North Carolina. Now they have it. Right wing pass over to the top. Deep 3. Missed. Oh, they got it. Stood still at the back rim right there. Wow, that ball stopped dead. It was way too strong, but wow, gonna bounce. And that is good for the triple from straight away by North Carolina by R.J. Davis. Oh, the rim hadn't been friendly all night long until that possession. Wow. Jacks up a 3 at the top of the key, and instead of hitting the back iron, soaring up to the air, it just drops down dead and drops right into the net. Holy smokes, what a 3. 43 seconds remaining. Jack was rooting for UNC out in this one, hoping that they can pull it out for the W here. Four-point game. What a game. North Carolina in the double bonus. Syracuse as well. They're in the double bonus as we update. .43 seconds left to go. Syracuse going to come up with an inbound in their backcourt. El Pudo going out for UNC in this one. Inbound Syracuse. 40 seconds remaining. Double team. They pass it. Still in the backcourt. Going to take it here. Still in the backcourt with Gerard. Double team needs to get it out. They're trapped. And a timeout taken by Syracuse with 34 seconds. So 34 seconds remaining by Syracuse. So we're going to go on a timeout. Thanks so much for the update there, Joey. I'll take a look at it, bud. So 34 seconds remaining. What a game. What a game. 70-66. 30 seconds left to go. Inbound. Syracuse passes half court. Now at the left wing. They are double team. Moves it over. Intercepted by North Carolina in the key. 23 seconds left to go here. UNC takes it. Drives inside. Puts it up. And got it. Good for 2 by the Tar Heels in a 2-point game with 18.6. Holy smokes. What a game. What an interception going coast to coast. In the bank up and in off the backboard. What a turnaround of events here. This one could very well potentially go into overtime. Game-changing play by Caleb Love. Gets the interception and goes coast to coast and puts it up and in. Off the glass for 2. Unbelievable game here, folks, tonight. Wow. 18 seconds left to go. Unreal. Terrible decision by Syracuse to pass that ball away. Timeout on the floor. North Carolina took their final timeout. Syracuse with 1 timeout remaining. What an interception. What a game. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here. Shot clock is turned off. We got 18.6 seconds remaining. Here come the Tar Heels. What a matchup. Watch for North Carolina once again to put pressure defensively here in this inbound and double team Syracuse. Syracuse with 1 timeout left if they want to take it. Syracuse looking to inbounds. Syracuse passes. They will underneath. They get it over to Boeheim. Moves it underneath Dolajai. Puts the ball now into the hands here of Gerard. And Gerard going to get fouled with 13 seconds. So Joe Girard, double bonus coming up. 80% free throw shooter, shooting 2. Yet to shoot a free throw tonight, as he's going to shoot 2 of these at the free throw line for Syracuse. 13.3 seconds remaining. 2 free throws by Joe Girard for Syracuse. First one, no good, missed it. Hit the front rim and went to the left of the rim and out. So either way, a one-possession game with that missed free throw. Second free throw coming up in the double bonus. Appreciate El Pudo for stopping the my man. Second free throw by Joe Girard. Coming up, 13 seconds left to go. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a game. Second free throw, got it. 3-point game, 71-68. North Carolina, 12 seconds left to go, and that's going to be a foul picked up by Syracuse. Right at half court, and UNC will go to the line, shoot 2. 2 free throws here by the Tar Heels with 11.4 left to go, part in the double bonus. It's going to be number 2, Caleb Love. So Caleb Love going to be the free throw shooter. Perfect 2 for 2 tonight. Poor decision for Syracuse to foul Love, because Love is 80% on the season. First one, no good though. He missed it. Hit the front rim. Hit the front rim. I would expected them to fall one of the 50% shooters for UNC, but instead they followed the 80% for Love. Second free throw coming up by Caleb Love. 11.4 seconds left to go. Free throw number 2, Caleb Love. No good. Missed it again off the back iron. Rebound Syracuse. And Syracuse gets fouled and going to go to the line with 10 seconds left to go. Yes, Syracuse is a top 20 team nationally in free throws this season. And North Carolina, they're last in the ACC when it comes to free throws. And one of their top free throw shooters just went 0 for 2 that trip of the line. So back to the free throw line, Joe Girard. First one good. 2-possession game. Marwan, welcome on the stream here, bud. Second free throw coming up by Syracuse. And that free throw, no good, rattled out. Rebound UNC, down by 4. Tar Heels take it past half court. They gotta do something here with the basketball. They're gonna attack inside. Puts it up, no good. Off the backboard, offensive rebound. Brooks missed it. And doesn't matter anyway, as this game has gone final. They're gonna count the late bucket by North Carolina, but either way, this game has gone final. 72-70. The final score tonight in this one. And Syracuse pulls off the upset. It was a late comeback by North Carolina. Just not enough in the tank to come back, and that is a wrap tonight for this game. Came down to free throws at the very end. Turnovers. Major problem for UNC. They turned over 20 times in this game. Just uncharacteristic. Coming off their best game of the season. They beat Florida State on Saturday, the top team in the conference. And today they came up short against Syracuse here. Big victory, though, for Syracuse. 72-70 the final. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Before you sign off here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Glad to have you guys stopping by. We'll be back for the next one. After that, it's going to be Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma in a little bit here, everybody. I'm Behind Your Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your night. Before I do sign off, close out to the channel members. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Robert, Someone Yee, made by Aiden, A2 the GOAT, hashtag GXC. Up to 10 channel members here in Behind Your Basketball. That's a wrap tonight. And enjoy the rest of your night here, everybody.